The movie Cruella is now in theaters. I actually was lucky enough to go and see it in a theater because in LA we're vaccinated and so it's safe. Now, if you've seen it, you probably know that in addition to Emma Stone, who was great, the movie overall I really liked, there's a character named Artie, who's one of her friends. Not a lot is said explicitly about Artie, but you are led to believe that Artie is a member of the LGBTQ plus community in some form. It's not a focus of the movie. It's just a sort of B plot of the movie. But that was enough to cause the utter meltdown of some Republicans. This Omar Navarro we're gonna talk about is a multi-time congressional candidate as a Republican, running and failing over and over to defeat Maxine Waters. Tweeted, "The new Disney Cruella with Emma Stone just ruined my childhood with an openly flamboyant gay in the movie. Disney persist shoving the LGBT agenda down our throat." That's not an accurate read of the movie, which I have to, what, did he see it? Do we believe that Omar Navarro actually saw it in the first couple days is in theaters? I don't know, but I will say that there might be something else going on with your childhood and your nostalgia for it. If this is all it took to ruin your whole childhood, years and years gone. Like, didn't you ever make like a snow fort? A pillow fort at least? Did you have pillows to make a fort out of? You don't have any positive memories. Anyway, Jason, I don't know if you've seen Cruella, but what are your thoughts about this?
No, I have not seen Cruella, but I do have a lot of those 101 Dalmatian McDonald's toys from the first movie, 1996. I worked at McDonald's and collected them all. Second, Omar, when you have such a visceral response to something like that, that's not even remotely what you are calling it to be. I think, Omar, maybe you want to start looking within and questioning your own, what your tastes for what you like in certain things. Maybe you might be a little LGBTQ plus. I don't know.
I don't know. There's a lot of hate to go around.
Right, but just, like this is just one of those. This could be either one of those attention grabbing tweets that people we don't know what's going on in Omar's world. But if it wasn't, I have not seen the movie. But John, I trust your educated review on the movie, and I can imagine that Disney, that it probably wasn't as intense as Omar is making it out to be. And so what?
Sure.
So freaking what? Disney, especially on a lot of their scripted dramas like the Bold Type, and there's just so many things that this is real life, folks. There are flamboyantly gay things in the world that are beautiful. So what, Omar? So what? It ruined your childhood. What? So
his childhood wasn't that great.
Yeah, and I watched 101 Dalmatians lots of times. I don't remember that being one of the pivotal Disney movies from my childhood. I think one of the pivotal Disney movies from my childhood would have to be Aladdin, The Little Mermaid, Hercules, Mulan. Great movie. I don't know, the last, I don't even know.
Well,
but it was
they'll get to all
Dalmatians,
of those.
Okay?
Yeah. By the way, and this is in the theme of, it's fine to be exposed to new things, new information, to be learning throughout your life. Like, for instance, someone on Twitch points out, Jason, that 1996 movie was not the first 101 Dalmatians. Jason's young, he doesn't know. There was an animated one a long time ago.
I saw, okay? I was forced to watch it working at McDonald's.
Yeah, that's true. Totally kidding there. Yeah, anyway, and by the way, again on the movie, which was good. It wasn't amazing, but it was perfectly fine. I like Emma Stone. The character's not flamboyantly gay. He's flamboyant. He makes clothes. Is he gay? I don't know. The movie's not about his sexuality. It's not anything about. I would presume you're supposed to assume that he's gay, but I have no idea. So again, I don't even know if he saw the movie. That said, there were some responses to it, including from John Stamos, who said, "If that ruined your childhood, I hope you didn't watch Full House. 3 single men living under one roof, raising kids in San Francisco." Of course, he's joking. They're presented as straight, but like you have to be so shielded. This is a party that is full of guys who literally never stop talking about being alphas, and they just fall apart at the slightest exposure to anything outside of their own personal experience.
John,
by the way,
go ahead.
What's up? No.
I was gonna say flamboyant. The term flamboyant. So when I think of flamboyant men, do we remember the WWF of the 90s? those were flamboyant men in tight underwear, long hair, very peacocking everywhere. And they consider those men alpha males. They consider those men the epitome of masculinity. And I always found them to be hyper colorful, hyper flamboyant, and very eccentric, right? So when we have that moniker or that term of flamboyant on people or gay men, we have to stop and think about, well, what does flamboyant encapsulate? What does it encompass? Because not all gay men are flamboyant, right? Like there isn't, people love to have that as just that. When I think of a gay man, he's always got to be like, yes, work, well, and that's beautiful too. But that's not all that being gay is. So we should really reclaim the word. Right now on the damage report, there is going to be a reclamation of the word flamboyant. You're welcome. It's done.
Yeah. By the way, yeah, anybody could be. Because gay people are all sorts of people. Scar, by the way, from Lion King, gay. I can't prove it, but there's as much evidence as Artie from Cruella because the movie's not about their sex lives or their sexuality. So in my world, it's canonical. Scar was gay. Anyway, I have no idea. You're 100% right. WWE's performers are incredibly flamboyant, and that was one of the best things about them. I loved how flamboyant they were. It was great. I grew my hair long because I thought Rob Van Dam was so cool growing up. Anyway,
exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, we're just gonna gloss a little bit over it, but he spent time in lockup for stalking his girlfriend, did a bunch of scary stuff. So maybe the movie's not the big problem. It's your weird view of women and all that.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.